human-centered organization that I find that the help that I can have from any form of AI with the content creation is quite limited because it misses that human aspect.
Yeah, true. Hi, hello everyone.
Hello.
This is Sharni.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. So today we're gonna have our entrepreneur conversation. So hopefully can give you some idea. Well, basically she give me some idea. But another thing I think is share with you this system for make. If you have a content, if put in Google Sheet and put in Perplexity AI, and it will summarize what is the doc, then post to this is Instagram, this is Facebook, this is so you can set as much as you can.
What kind of post does it create though? Like just only text posts?
Text and a picture. Like this to summarize the article you want.
How much of your content would you use something like that for? Depend on the business, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like Pickford, I think once a month for the content. They got a monthly newsletter, how you can protect your spine, how you eat for the food, for nutrition.
Really generic stuff.
Yeah, very long article. Nobody want to read it.
Yeah.
I don't want to read it. So you just put it inside and analyze, give some summary. Like first, this month, because it's winter time, you need to change blah, blah, blah. You need to have position like this. So it will have some simple post.
Yeah. So I'm doing content creation at the moment for the disability organisation, and we're trying to build out like 2 to 3 months worth of content in advance so that we've got a buffer of time to generate new
content.
Yeah.
Video content or test content?
Carousels, reels, static posts, informational, educational, entertaining, like a mixture of all of it. I tend to find that depending on the topic, I've been helping with the marketing for disability companies for a couple of years now, and so I've got a pretty good understanding of the industry and the NDIS and the language and terminology, but there is still a big knowledge gap for myself when creating some of these posts, especially the educational ones, and so I tend to find that I'll use AI to help me bridge those gaps.
Yes.
But it's such a human-centered organization that I find that the help that I can have from any form of AI with the content creation is quite limited because it misses that human aspect.
Yeah, true. Because you've got a 2 or 3 months content. For example, video content. What you do?
So at the moment, we, as part of the rebrand and the website build for them, I scheduled in a brand photo shoot day, and we brought some of their participants, the ones that were comfortable joining in on the activity. We brought them all to somebody's home. We had a photographer meet us there, and then he spent half the day just sort of being a fly on the wall and taking pictures of everyone interacting, put out like a big morning tea spread, and we all got in and prepared it together, and then he just took photos of us all sitting around and basically hanging out. And then the second half of the day we did more of a structured shoot so that we could get specific things for certain parts of the website, and he took a bunch of photos from that. So at the moment, the video content, I'm getting creative with photos, and so I made one the other day.
Where you posted Facebook, TikTok?
So this one will go on Instagram and Facebook.
Facebook, yes.
But we're just getting creative with the photos we've got right now, but we're doing this 2 to 3 month process. I work remotely. I'm not with them on a day-to-day basis, and it is human-centered, and so I'm not there to take videos of things, and we also need to be really respectful of their privacy. Like, not everybody wants to have their activities shared, and we are very conscious of who has been very vocal around. They've got a really big personality, they love going on adventures, they love sharing their adventures with people, and so we tend to share them more heavily than others. But if they all go out as a group and we've got some people who really value their privacy, then it's just kind of hard. Like, then how much of that do you share? How do you capture the content? I don't really feel comfortable asking the support workers that are there with them to be taking pictures and videos, because they've already got a lot on their plate. They've already got responsibilities, and the last thing on their mind is taking photos for the girl in marketing who's, not there, who they've met 3 times. So it's a process, and it's kind of challenging sometimes, but I'm only with them a few hours per week, and I knew that even if I was there full time, I was going to need a team to help me to achieve these things. So I met a company called Big Appetite at the Young Entrepreneur Awards in 2022, I think. Our tables were next to each other, and so we just sort of started talking. They were really, we had a lot of shared values, we had a lot of shared perspectives on marketing, and so when I started with this disability company, I went through a tender process, kind of like what you did, but looking for people to help us to rebrand and build out a new website. Because of this connection I'd made at the event, I put them on the list and had a conversation with them. They typically work in the health and fitness space, and they are really heavily investing in tech and building out platforms and, you know, closing market gaps and things. But their approach to the marketing and thinking about how do we create a brand that's going to support the future marketing and the future business goals was different to everybody else. Everybody else was like, what's going to be a logo that's going to complement the business? It wasn't this like holistic, well, how are those elements going to work into what you're doing in the future? And so we ended up going with them, and it's been really good. There'll be a certain degree of edits that I can make, but I can always go to them and be like, hey, can you help me with this?
Thank you so much, Sharni.
Thank you for having me.
See you next video. Bye.